right. That is Jesse Fry's One in a Million. We are taking a quick break from the music because we've got a very special guest in studio today. We have got the one, the only Mr. Monte Jensen of the Main Street Association. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Jake. How are you?
Good, good. And today we're talking Wassail Weekend. So, perfect. Consummate professional. Always moving the product. So
Some great wassail.
Awesome.
I
Well,
feel like I'm on NPR.
yeah.
Great wassail.
So if you've been listening to DentonRadio.com at all, you have been hearing us talk a lot about Wassail Weekend coming up. And we are so excited because it is finally here. This weekend, all the shops downtown just about are going to be passing out some amazing wassail, which is hot apple cider. We're going to have the holiday tree lighting and all this amazing stuff happening. Great music's going to be going on, all this really cool stuff. This is the weekend to come downtown.
So what are you waiting on?
Exactly. That's what
Why are you not here already?
Right? There should be people
should be standing in line now.
Yeah, it should be like the release of a new Apple product or something. Like
It should. It's Apple cider. It is a new Apple
hey,
product.
bada bing. There you go. Well, Monty, give us the full rundown, what to expect for Wassail Weekend.
Okay. So Wassail Weekend, a.k.a. what used to be known as Wassail Fest, has been going on since the last century, Jake, back to 1999, last century. And it traditionally happened the night of holiday lighting. And a couple of years ago at our Main Street Association meetings, we got to talking about the fact that as great as holiday lighting is and as much as we love it, it's so much a social occasion of people walking around the square, talking to their neighbors, that in order to truly give it the justice that we felt that it deserved and to get out there and be able to sample and rank all of these different great wassals, that expanding it to Saturday might be a good idea. One for just people who are holiday shopping, and nobody's going to come downtown Denton in the holiday lighting and go into an antique store or a furniture store or even a clothing store and buy a big piece of merchandise and carry it out all the way back to their car amongst 15,000 of their closest friends. So we want people to come out, obviously, during holiday lighting and experience that great experience and sample some wassail that night, and maybe walk around to some of the different merchants around the square, fog up their windows in envy of the products that they want to come back and actually buy on Saturday. So it's an opportunity for us to expand the music that happens on and around the square, to expand the social setting that happens on and around the square, and to actually expand for, myself being a restaurant owner. It's difficult for me to serve wassail during holiday lighting because we're already so busy.
Right.
That in order to do it justice, it's a lot easier for me to do it on Saturday when people can kind of come and go at their leisure, as opposed to having to fight through a crowd that's already there that's trying to eat dinner. So we felt an opportunity to make more robust, the shopping experience, additional music. There may be a special red-suited visitor that happens to come to town, and to go around to different shops, give people some photo opportunities with this mysterious, to be named later, red-suited individual. So it was a way for us to make a great one-night event into a more of a weekend event.
That's awesome. Well, and there's so many people. I mean, there's 15,000 people coming down on Friday, which is incredible. And to see that expand and continue on into Saturday, it's just so cool to see the full weekend becoming this whole big holiday deal. It's just going to be a blast.
I hope so. Yeah. I think it's going to be great.
It's going to be so much fun. And Wassail Fest is really, for those watching and listening that aren't familiar with the Main Street Association, Main Street is here to try and build up the business community here downtown, the things that make downtown so cool, And so Wassail is kind of this attempt at getting people to go and explore more things on the square, right? Because, you've got holiday lighting that's on the lawn, but you also want to go from the lawn into all these really cool things, right? And that's kind of where this began, wasn't it?
Sure. So Main Street, habitually we've partnered with the county and the courthouse to do Twilight Tunes on the lawn. we partner. We're here in the space, in the Welcome Center with the Convention and Visitors Bureau, the Chamber, a lot of the other organizations around town, with Main Street Association's specific mission being downtown centric. It's an all volunteer board. We have downtown residents that are on our board. We have business owners on our board from in and around downtown. It's an all-volunteer board, just like the Denton Holiday Lighting Festival board is an all-volunteer board, and we partner together, for this event on Friday night, and then we have expanded that to our own Denton Main Street Association event that transcends into Saturday.
So cool. Such a great time. So going and checking out Wassail isn't just about checking out Wassail. It's about really getting to explore the square and find some new shops. There's something new on the square every day. It's so
Every
cool.
day.
I mean, just to see all of these new things and all this growth and all this vibrancy, because I know a lot of people that come into Denton just for holiday lighting, and that's the
Sure.
one thing of the year that they come into Denton to do, and it's like a whole new square every time they come
Oh,
into
absolutely.
town, and it's just so much fun.
You better get here early and stake out a parking space because
Yeah.
it fills up fast.
Exactly. Well, awesome. Okay, so if somebody wants to find more information about Wassail Weekend, they can go to
They can go to the Denton Main Street Association page. They can go to, if they want to learn more about holiday lighting, they can Google the Denton Holiday Lighting Festival. They can go to the Denton Main Street Association Facebook page. They can come here to the Welcome Center where you can buy a Wassail mug for $5, or you can buy one of these wonderful T-shirts for $15. Any one of those places, can provide more information. Holiday lighting is this Friday from, I believe, 5:30 to 9. Anyway, if you Google, Denton Wassail Weekend or Denton Main Street Association, or go to the Main Street Association page on Facebook, there are details in all of those places.
Perfect.
You can also go to the Denton Record Chronicle. I think there was an article that was coming out maybe today with some other additional links and all of that. Jake has the Denton Record Chronicle right there. I was actually going to tell you that I actually did a little research on Wassail just to,
Bring it on.
welcome to History Denton and Wassail. Wassill's actually an Old Norse word and an Old English word. I don't know if maybe the Vikings had landed in England and they drank wassail together, but it came from the Old Norse word Wassail, which literally means be you healthy, and it was a medieval drinking ritual to promote the healthy growth of apples the next harvest. I don't know exactly the science behind all of that, but that's the deal.
Wow. All right. I can dig it.
And if you're interested in cultural references to Wassail, you can go back and see some old Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby talking about Wassail. You can actually see Bart Simpson refers to Wassail on an episode of The Simpsons where he actually refers to Wassail as tasting like Hurl. I would assure you none of the Wassail that we will be serving tastes like Hurl. And I actually have a little song.
Bring it.
I'm not gonna sing it because nobody wants to hear that. And the glass in here is
the
brand
radio.
new. But, it's Wassail, Wassail all over town. Our toast is white and our ale is brown. Our bowl it is made of the white maple tree. With the wassailing bowl we'll drink unto thee. Cheers.
Cheers. Love it. We will see all of you Friday and Saturday here on the square for Wassail Weekend. Do not miss it. This is going to be a great time. Monte, thank you so much for coming in. We really
Thanks
appreciate
for having
it.
me. Don't forget your Wassail shoes and come in and get your merch.
Loving it. All right, we're going to jump back into the music. It's a little something from Michaela Khan. This is a song called Where You Are. You heard it here first on DentonRadio.com.
Awesome.